Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new channel, or I should say newly renamed channel, I Tech You Not. I thought it was pretty clever. Whatever though. It's not gonna tickle everybody's fancy. But anyways, today I bring to you a review on the Samsung 50-inch Ultra 4K TV 6000 series. I'll leave the model number in the description down below. Let's get started. Let's turn this bad boy on. Boom. There you go. All right. Now, to start off, let me tell you that this does support HDR. All right, let's get you to the menu there. It comes with obviously 4K ultra high definition. Take you to the settings there. We're gonna play with the settings in a little bit. For any guy that I know, when you're looking at tech, you want to see what the user interface is like, and I got you on this one. So besides that, you have a slim bezel design. As you see, the bezels are pretty slim. I still have the plastic on it. I have a problem. I like keeping things looking as new as possible. So that's why they're still on there. Anyway, so you got your ultra high definition dimming, pure color technology. It comes also equipped with ultra high definition upscaling picture engine, what they call HDR premium, simplified smart TV, cloud gaming, smart remote, and smart view. Now I have to say, smart view is pretty cool since I have a Samsung phone. How these two sync well together is amazing. But besides all that, we have, let's take it back to settings here. I've had this TV for over a month now, and I have to say it's been phenomenal. So you also have an HDMI 2.0 port, which supports Ultra 4K gold-plated HDMI cable. I got one of those from Best Buy when I bought the TV. So let's get through this. Now, the two things that I do not like about this TV, and I'm going to get that right off the bat now, is the simplified smart TV. Basically, where the Samsung Echo, shit. Damn it, ignore the bad word, right? The ecosystem. Normally on your phone, it's connected to Google, and there's thousands upon thousands of apps. On the Samsung TV, on this TV particularly, you have only, let's say if there was, for example, 2,000 in the Samsung App Store, for this TV, there's probably only 200 apps you can pick from. Which kind of sucks because things like Sling TV are not available on it. But the TV it is hooked up to internet. It is hooked up to the Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping with updates or whatnot, we might see in it. I don't know if the updates are expanding the app market or not. I'm not too sure, so don't hold me to that one. And last but not least, when you're playing with the settings, for example, when you go in a picture here, all right, and let me tell you, the interface, the user interface is very smooth, very easy. It took me 5 minutes to set up the actual TV, another 5, so 10 minutes total hooking up the base and the TV. And it's pretty thin, pretty light. I say it weighs about 40 pounds with the stand. So as you see, picture mode, you have dynamic, you can pick standard, neutral, movie, go back. You have special viewing modes, which is your sports, game mode, and HDR mode plus. I normally use HDR mode plus. I never use game mode. As you see, I have an Xbox over there. I turn off HDR, but I keep game mode off as well, and I use the TV as is. There is no lag time between the remote and the console and the TV. It's pretty awesome thus far. So let's go back here. Now you got your standard picture size. You can go from standard fit to screen or zoom. Now your expert settings. This is the fun part. You got the backlighting, the brightness, contrast, sharpness, color, tint. Uh, Apply picture settings to all sources, digital clean view, and then auto motion plus, which is their 120 frame, or I'm sorry, 120 hertz anti-blur technology. Now that's where the second part comes in. If you have this thing set all the way, see here I have it at 0. If you set this thing all the way to 10, you are going to have a lot of judder. It is not good at eliminating judder at the full maximum setting. So keep that in mind. Those are the two things that kind of suck about this TV, but as you see, I keep it at 0. I bought Batman v Superman in 4K. It was absolutely amazing. Usually I play with it though. I either keep it between 0 and 5. And I also turn on LED clear motion. Right now I have it off. It's another thing I turn off when playing Xbox. But normally I have that turned on. So now you got film mode, which it's a mode to make frame transitions from older video sources smoother. I don't use it because the Xbox One, which I will be making a review video on, offers 4K ultra high definition Blu-ray, which the TV upscales and so does the Xbox. So that's another cool feature. You got your ultra high definition color, your black level, dynamic contrast, color tone, white balance, gamma, RGB only mode, color space, and then reset the picture. Now we go back. That's all your picture settings. You go down to sound. You got your select speaker. Obviously, I have TV speaker because I don't have a surround sound at the moment. Sound mode, a good friend of mine told me to put on amplified, and it has made a significant difference in viewing. And if I had to grade the speakers on this TV, I would say they're a 9 out of 10. Obviously, the TV being so small and so thin, you're not going to get the best of the best, but it is pretty freaking good. When playing Xbox, I have the volume setting anywhere between 15 and 20. And when me and my fiance are watching Netflix, it's usually anywhere between 40, 50. We never really go over that, and that's pretty good for standard speakers. But I am looking into getting a surround sound or a sound bar. Then you got your expert settings, which is your balance, equalizer, TV installation type, wireless speaker manager, HDMI audio format, audio delay, auto volume, sound feedback, and reset sound. So let's go back. That was everything for sound. Let's go into broadcasting. I do not have cable hooked up on this TV. Like I said earlier, I have Sling on my Xbox. I'm one of those, what you would consider a cord cutter, if you will. But, I mean, in retrospect, you have to have better internet to support IPTV. So you're only saving 20, 40, 50 bucks, depending on the internet provider you have. So it's all your preference. I really have nothing here. So it auto program. Program rating lock, I obviously have that off because I am an adult. Then you have your expert settings, you have your fine tune, channel bound apps, select which channel bound apps or ticker service you want to appear automatically. Automatically, this function is available on certain channels that provide additional information and services. And audio options, so let's get out of here. You have your network, which obviously you have your network status, open network settings, device name, expert settings, and this is Wi-Fi Direct and mobile device manager. Pretty cool stuff. Then you got your system, which gives you time, start, setup, accessibility, eco solution, input, device manager, Samsung account, which I haven't hooked up my Samsung account to this TV yet, but I will. Expert settings take you to language, view notifications, auto run smart hub, auto run last app, auto protection time 2 hours, smart security, AnyNet, DIVX, video on demand, change pin, control stick lock, usage mode set to home. All right, let me just see one thing here. Shut that off. View notifications. This is where you see, I guess it doesn't show. I had 2 updates since I had this TV. I was hoping to see what they actually did, but I guess that's too much. Support, you have software update, self-diagnose, open e-manual, request support, remote management, contact Samsung, terms and policies. So that's really it. See this now. Hit that auto update. Checking that out. I know I had to. I don't know if it automatically does it or not. I know I have it turned on, but alright. There's no update at the moment. Awesome. Alright, so when it comes down to it, that was the user interface. Please feel free. I know I went through it pretty quick because I'm trying to keep the video short and sweet, but that's kind of too late now that I'm at the 11-minute mark. Anyways, if you have any questions about the settings or any part of this interface that I went through, please feel free to comment down below. I will answer them as soon as I can. So the big thing, my grade for this TV, I give this TV an 8 out of 10. Again, for the simplified apps. Now, that's fine. I don't need the crazy hub, but I just wish that there were more of the popular applications or actually be available for like WWE Network or, Sling TV. This is just my preference. Usually, I guess the apps that I want are not available, which sucks. But 8 out of 10, and it might be an inconvenience for anybody else. And then the judder issue, that whole blur thing, that judder, it's not even blur, it is judder. It's pretty bad if you have it set at full, so I recommend not doing that. But really, that's it. It is an awesome TV. I watched Batman v Superman on it. I have the 2014 Godzilla on Blu-ray, and I had that upscaled through the Xbox and the TV. It was amazing. Also, my fiance bought Balto, the animated movie. We popped that thing in on this TV. It took a standard DVD, old-time DVD, copied and formatted to probably the poorest ratio ever. And this TV took it to a whole nother level. It was amazing. So, at the end of the day, I give it, again, like I said, an 8 out of 10. And for those wondering, this does have a quad-core processor. Again, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. This one thing about my channel is I like to have it where it's like a shoot. So anybody who's familiar with wrestling, you have your shoot interviews. And I like to keep this a shoot. I like to make it where it's just right off the top of the dome, and I'm just going with it and telling you what I know and what I have in front of me. And this is the actual interface of the TV here. I have the Xbox TV, I have a Chromecast. There's 3 HDMI inputs on here, plus AV and a component. You can set up universal remote, connection guide. Down here you have your sources, which is all that. Your settings, which it brings it up here, which is quick settings, which is pretty cool. And then this will take you right into it. Down here, your source lets you know everything there. You can search for a TV program, movie, TV channel, or app. Live TV, again, I don't have cable set up here, so obviously I do not. Netflix, I do have Netflix. YouTube, I hooked up. I don't have Amazon Video, Hulu, HBO Now, and this is your apps list and your web browser. As you see, I was on Google and Yahoo, and I'm checking out MSN and whatnot. The quad core processor on this TV, it's not the fastest thing on the world. Obviously, it gets the job done. Definitely not crazy fast, but here, let's go onto Google, set it up. All right. It's a little hard to use the remote. There we go. Let's go to WWE, and then done. There you go. Guess it's trying to make me look bad. Let's go down to the official website. Boom. Click on that. As you saw, the black dot in the cursor got larger to let you know that you were on top of the link. So here you have it, www.com. They're on the TV. Yeah, you know, you see it's a little stuttered. It's still loading, of course. But there is a bit of a stutter there when you're trying to scroll up and down quickly. But again, this is what you expect from a quad-core processor in a TV. I'm not expecting crazy fast. So let's get out of here and take you back down to apps. Sorry, let's go into apps here. I'm going to show you the App Store. All right, now on the top here you have My Apps. Only two I have are Netflix and YouTube. Then you have What's New, Most Popular, Video, Lifestyle, Entertainment. And that's that. Now let's go down to What's New. You got your Smart TV, NBA, HBO Go, WeatherNet, Ryder Cup, Mercedes-Benz TV, Porsche TV. A lot of this stuff, majority of the stuff is useless to me. Serves no real purpose. Most popular, you got your Netflix, YouTube, HBO Go, Pandora, Fandango Now, TuneIn, Vudu, Facebook, Drama Fever, TuneIn, Smart IPTV, Shop TV, iHeartRadio, TED, UFC, Sirius. Let's go to apps. These are all that are right there ready for you to download. So me saying 200 was a bit generous. There probably is 100 or so things in here, counting all this other stuff to download to Smart IPTV. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check this out. But let's get out of here. So yeah, that was your user interface. Everything from point A to point Z. Now again, if you have any questions about the TV, again, the model number will be in the description down below. Any questions about the user interface, please feel free to comment, ask away in the comment section, in the discussion session, anywhere you like. And please, after watching this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will continue to update. And this is actually my 11th video and the longest video. So that's 2 milestones there. I recorded over 10 videos and put it up. Anyways, I'm using my new Tragus stand, which I love, by the way. Very well built, very steady, very sturdy, I should say. And now I'm going to get in front of you here, and here is the actual remote. It's pretty thin, designed differently than what you've seen. You have the power button. You have your channel, your number button. There you go. You have extra, not available. Then this is to go. I'm sorry. This is to go back. You see, you got the numbered pad, the extra pad. This circular thing right here is your up and down, side to side, and then the center is the OK button. Now this button right here takes you back. The home button takes you home. You have play and pause, and then channel and up and down. Channel up and down and volume. And you press in on volume and you mute the TV. And you unmute. And as you see, I got it set at 23. Again, I do apologize for the crappy look at the remote. But again, let me bring that in front of you guys. That is the remote power button right up on top there. It's a little hard to see, but that is it. Very unique design. They call it smart remotes. It's pretty easy to use, and you get used to it pretty quickly. So thank you everyone for watching, and have yourselves a good day.